class. Okay, does anyone have any questions about today's lesson?
Yeah, why does stuff slide to one side of the car when you go on a turn?
Well, again, it's because I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there, of clay and wattle made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for a honeybee, and live alone in the bee lab glade. Welcome to physics class!
Alright, so that water bottle's at rest, and when Maddie starts to move, it's going to try and stay at rest, which means it'll tip over.
Alright, so the water bottle was originally at rest, but when Maddie turned left or right, changing the direction of the car itself, the water bottle was no longer able to maintain its direction and velocity of going straight that the car originally was. Alright, so why is it like when you throw a water bottle up in the air and you're in a moving car, how come are you able to catch it? Why doesn't it fall like farther back from your original place?
Well, John measured the mass, 5.61 grams, and the volume, 2.13 cubic centimeters, of a piece of aluminum. Calculate the density of aluminum.
Alright, so while we're traveling at constant velocity, this water bottle is traveling at constant velocity as well. So when I throw it up in the air, it's going to continue to travel with that same speed in the X direction. So I should be able to catch it.
So when I'm in a car and I'm driving forward and then I stop, how come my body doesn't stop moving?
Well, water is formed when a spark ignites a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. You start with 13 moles of hydrogen and 7 moles of oxygen. What is the limiting reactant?
Alright, because we're at a constant velocity and this backpack is also at a constant velocity, if we stop, the backpack will move forward. Like this.
So I wrote a force diagram of the truck that's moving forward at a constant velocity and the box that's moving forward at a constant velocity. So when the truck starts to slow down and this velocity decreases, it's having an acceleration in the negative direction, but this box isn't necessarily accelerating with the same amount of speed as the car. So it's still moving forward even though the truck is slowing down and only the force of friction is holding it backwards. But now, when the force on the box is higher than the force of friction, it'll start to slide forwards towards the front of the car. Great, so you understand now. Does anyone else have questions?
Yeah, I do actually. So I just still don't understand what you're saying. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so like when I'm shredding through the parking lot and I'm like revving my engine, like trying to go through the, press everyone. Why do I like peel out when I'm going through the parking lot sometimes?
Well, a cold coming we've had of it. Just the worst time of the year for a journey, and such a journey. The ways deep and the weather sharp, the very dead of winter, and the camel's galled footstool. So when I just drive away normally, I have a lower force applied on the wheels, and the friction that the wheels and the road have is
Keep going.
is static, and so it's a higher force versus when I apply a larger force on the wheels by just popping the clutch and hitting the gas, then they start spinning because the force is too high. It becomes kinetic, which lowers the force even more, and then I peel out. So that concludes our lesson for today. Hope you learned lots. Bye!